Welcome to Movies Philosophy, where we explore powerful stories of survival, vengeance, and resilience. Today we're diving into The Revenant, 2015, a visually stunning and intense story of endurance, starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Hugh Glass, a frontiersman left for dead who embarks on a harrowing journey for survival and revenge. Setting the scene, the American frontier. The film opens in the harsh wilderness of the American frontier during the early 1820s. Hugh Glass is a skilled tracker and guide for a group of fur trappers led by Captain Andrew Henry, Domhnall Gleeson. Alongside him is his half-Pawnee son, Hawk, and fellow trapper John Fitzgerald, Tom Hardy, a cunning and self-centered man. The trappers face constant threats from both nature and hostile encounters with Native American tribes, particularly a group of Arikara warriors searching for the chief's daughter, Powaka, who was captured by a group of French traders. The grisly attack. As the trappers journey through the dense forests, Glass is attacked by a massive grizzly bear in a brutal, intense scene that leaves him gravely injured. His body is torn and broken, barely able to move or speak. The scene is harrowing and realistic, showing the raw, visceral experience of survival in the wilderness. The attack pushes Glass to the edge of death, but he clings to life, determined to survive. Betrayal and abandonment. Unable to transport Glass, Captain Henry offers a reward to anyone who will stay behind and care for him until his death. Fitzgerald, Hawk, and young trapper Jim Bridger volunteer. However, Fitzgerald soon becomes impatient, seeing Glass as a liability. When Glass tries to resist, Fitzgerald murders Hawk in front of him, leaving him for dead. Bridger, unaware of Fitzgerald's actions, reluctantly follows Fitzgerald as they abandon Glass. This betrayal fuels Glass's determination to survive despite his injuries. The image of Fitzgerald killing his son haunts him, and he vows to seek revenge. His journey from this point on is not just about survival, but about justice and retribution. The journey of survival. Left alone and severely injured, Glass begins the arduous task of healing himself. He battles infection, hunger, and the elements, using his knowledge of survival and his connection to nature. He sets his own broken bones, cauterizes wounds, and finds food wherever he can, using sheer willpower to push through each day. As Glass crawls, limps, and wades his way through the wilderness, he encounters a variety of challenges. He fights off wolves, faces brutal winter conditions, and narrowly escapes capture by the Arikara. Along the way, he encounters a lone Pawnee man who helps him recover and shares food with him, reinforcing his resilience and faith in humanity despite his suffering. Encounters and allies. The journey brings Glass into contact with various characters that reflect the brutal reality of frontier life. One significant encounter is with a French fur trading group who have captured Powaka, the Arikara chief's daughter. Glass helps her escape, aligning himself with her people's struggle, despite his own challenges. His actions show that his humanity remains intact, even as he continues his relentless quest for revenge. Glass's physical journey mirrors his emotional journey, as he reflects on his family, his loss, and the things that keep him alive. His hallucinations and memories of his son give him strength, reminding him of his purpose and reinforcing his desire for retribution. The Final Confrontation. Eventually, Glass reaches the trapper's fort and tells Captain Henry of Fitzgerald's betrayal. With Captain Henry's support, they set out to capture Fitzgerald, but Fitzgerald escapes, knowing that Glass will come after him. This leads to the climactic confrontation between the two men in the unforgiving wilderness. In a brutal hand-to-hand fight, Glass and Fitzgerald battle for survival. Bloodied and battered, Glass finally overpowers Fitzgerald, but decides not to kill him directly. Instead, he pushes him into the river, allowing the pursuing Arikara warriors to finish him off, symbolizing a form of poetic justice and Glass's final release from his vengeful quest. Themes and analysis. The Revenant is a story of survival, revenge, and the human spirit's resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. Glass's journey reflects the raw struggle for life, showing that survival often requires sheer will and the ability to adapt to one's surroundings. His connection to nature and knowledge of the land serve as his guiding force, highlighting the theme of human connection with the environment. The film also explores the theme of revenge and the question of whether vengeance brings true peace. For Glass, revenge becomes a motivating force, but by the end, he finds a sense of closure that goes beyond violence. His decision to leave Fitzgerald's fate to the Arikara symbolizes his understanding that some things are beyond personal retribution. The cinematography by Emmanuel Lubezki captures the beauty and brutality of nature, making the wilderness itself feel like a character in the film. The harsh landscapes reflect Glass's internal struggle, showing how nature both challenges and sustains him throughout his journey. Closing reflection. The Revenant is more than a tale of survival. It's a meditation on endurance, justice, and the power of human will. Hugh Glass's journey reminds us that life's trials are often relentless, but the strength to push forward can lead to redemption, healing, and peace. Thank you for joining us on Movies Philosophy. If Glass's story inspired you, remember that even in the face of unimaginable hardship, resilience and the human spirit can persevere. Let's carry that spirit forward in our own lives.